Okay, hi everyone. Here I am with Lorraine. Lorraine and I went to high school together 35 years ago, and we were in the cheerleading team. And it's just awesome to be able to reconnect with her. And so I just want to kind of introduce her, and she's going to share a short little testimonial of why she's doing this program, how she came into contact with me, and share a little of her story. So that way in 6 weeks, we'll meet again and see how far she's come. So, Lorraine, why don't you just share with me a little bit of why you decided to reach out? And there's so many different trainers out there, right? Where do you live? In LA, correct?
Actually, I'm in LA. I'm still in our hometown, El Sereno. I actually live with my mom, and I've been caregiving with my mom many years. She has a lot of health issues, and she's diabetic. She's on dialysis. So I just came to a point where I broke my knee because I was doing so much for everyone else. I was taking care of my mom. I'm a single mom, taking care of my son in my house and working full time. And I had fallen at home and broke my knee, and I was broken at a point where I had to stop and start looking at my own life. And my health wasn't good. I'm diabetic, and I just felt really lost and alone. I mean, I've tried many programs before on my own, and I just didn't feel motivated to do it. I felt like this isn't going to work, and I would stop. At work, I work for a healthcare company also, and we have fitness trainers that will train us. And also at the club I go to, and I'm like, well, yeah, they offer their little pitch, and I'm like, that sounds fine, but I didn't feel really called to do that. And I go, if I'm going to train with the best, if I'm going to really work on me, because it was a season came where it's now I have to take care of me. No one else is going to take care of me. I go, who can I trust and who can I count on? And I actually did pray a lot. Who can I go to? Because I have to invest in myself. I have to believe in myself. And who can I trust on that journey that isn't going to judge me or say, oh, this is what you're supposed to do, and feel that I can do this. And Carol's the one that came in mind. She's inspired me through all these years of her journey with health. And I go, she knows her stuff. Why wouldn't I ask her? And I was shopping with my mom. It was so funny. I was at Walmart, and I go, I'm going to text her and ask her, hey, can you help me? And we were both sent. I think God sent us to each other.
Now I'm going to back up here.
Okay, here she comes.
Here I come. Here I come. All right, because just when you said that. All right, so as most of you know, that I've taken a little bit of a break from Transformed by Food. And I took 6 months off. And I had decided, I felt for a few weeks that it was time for me to get back in. And I felt like the Lord was leading me that way. Mm-hmm. And I said, Lord, if this is the time, I'm not going to go on social media. I'm not going to advertise. I shut down my website. I need you to bring me the people that I need to help. And so I prayed that, did my journaling, and then a few hours down the line that day, I looked, opened up my Facebook. Let me see what's going on Facebook. And I saw Lorraine's picture in there, which I have been following her for many years, the last 10 years on Facebook. Mm-hmm. But this particular time, for some reason, I decided to zoom in on her picture. I have no idea why, because I've never done that before. I zoomed in. She was at a Dodger game. And I zoomed in on her. And I looked at her face and looked into her eyes. And I said, God, it would really be awesome for me to be able to help her. I hope one day I have that opportunity. And that's it. Zoomed out. And I think I liked her picture or whatever. And then I went on to Facebook a little bit. And then I shut it off. Went about my business. And about 2 to 3 hours later, I get a message from Lorraine. I mean, if that isn't God, and I just said, oh my Lord, I mean, I had just prayed that, okay, I think I'm ready. Send me who I need to. So I'm going to just stop with that, because I know this is ordained by God. And I know there's a lot of trainers, and we talked about that, and that you felt led that So I'm honored and I am humbled. So thank you for that, Lorraine, for trusting me. And you know, I'm an open book. So I told you a little bit about my story because it's important to be able to do that. So I'm gonna zoom back in on Lorraine, and she's gonna finish a little bit.
I think for so many years, I used food in my journey of reflecting and learning how to love myself. I found that I used food as my weapon, not as a tool to feed me and empower me, but to really hurt myself because I didn't truly love myself. I didn't understand my worth, or really didn't accept it. And so for me, this is a daily struggle with food. And I think my health conditions, I'm diabetic too. It's like 2 generations in our family, both sides. So whether I had the genes or not, I chose to let this happen by eating the things I shouldn't be eating. And it just came to a point where I had to say no more. I have to take care of me. I have to invest in me. I have to love me, and I have to fuel me with the good stuff so I can give back. Because I'm no good to anyone if I'm not healthy. And if I can't share my story to help someone else, then I'm doing a disservice, not just to myself, but to whoever God sends in my life down the line. So I trust Carol. I know what she says, it works, and she keeps it real and honest, and it's just a new journey that I'm happy to go through. And I'm a little afraid that I'm going to fail, but I'm okay if I fail because I have Carol and a team of people that are there, and they've been there, and it makes a difference when you can have people that truly understand your story because they've been there. And I'm very blessed and grateful and looking forward to the journey.
And there's going to be negative people.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be a lot of toxic, negative people saying, why are you doing this? Why are you paying that money? It's too expensive and this and that. But we broke it down and we realized it's not very much a day. You'd spend that on a cup of Frappuccino at Starbucks.
Yeah.
So it's really not expensive. It's going to be a investment for your health. And you're going to learn how to fuel your body with food.
I think it was just time for me to say I need to invest in me. And if then my health is important to me, and that's where I'm investing for me.
What are your fears?
That I will I will let the stress, because I'm a stress eater, an emotional eater, so I know when I get triggered, the things I would do is go to food. That I'm going to say, well, I don't care, I should eat this, but I'm going to eat the wrong stuff.
But the good thing is you're going to have a plan, and you know exactly what you're going to have to eat at what time.
Yeah.
So you're going to do amazing. I can't wait to meet with you again in 6 weeks.
That'll be exciting.
Yeah, it'll be fun. We'll see. And mentally, tell us about the mental preparation that we've been working together. Do you feel like that's different than every other diet you've done or program you've done? Or
I think it's different because there's a group of us, we get the messages from Carol, motivational words, scripture, speakers, even testimony of other people that have gone through it, what's going on with them. So it's very real, and it connects to where you're at mentally and spiritually, which is something that priority in my life. It's like I got to go that way. And then just other resources of other speakers to listen to, and that helps. Like, I listened to a few of those already, which is kind of good. So it's like there's just other resources to read and to listen to and to connect with.
Mind.
Yeah,
because this is a mind program. It's not just a little diet thing, And I know a lot of trainers have gone up to you and said, "I can train you."
Yes.
But my concern is, they're going to train you, but what about the diet? What about the spiritual part of it? What about the mind part of it? It's not. Yeah, there's a lot.
And it's funny that Carol brings that. I was a fitness instructor for many years at the Y. I taught fitness. And I go, you can do the routine, but, so I go, I kind of know fitness a little bit about exercises and stuff. And I know how the trainers work. It's like, well, that's just one part of the piece. They don't have the whole picture. And I go, I can do the exercise. I've been doing the exercises. That's not the problem I'm having. I'm having the problem up here, believing it and feeling it. And if I don't have it up here and in my heart, how am I going to really put it into practice if I don't believe it and absorb it and prepare for it? Because life's going to come at me and try to knock me down, and it is, but I'm going to have to be able to get up. So what am I going to use? My tools, and I think that's what makes the program different. It's well-rounded. It's not just your physical health, it's your spiritual health, it's mentally preparing you, and that's more than you can ask for. So I'm kind of excited.
Good.
I'm ready
All
for
right.
that. That's been helpful.
All right, well, you start on May 6th,
May 6th.
and we have an appointment for 6 weeks, so we'll see you then.
Okay.
Okay? All right.